Peace and many blessings, everyone. I am back here with another message, and today's message I want to share with you is in regards to trust. Okay, many of us desire to fully be connected to spirituality on a deeper level, whether it is to enhance our intuitive insight, whether it is to make the right decisions, or just to really get to know um, our spiritual posse, our spiritual guides, to really get at that level. Um, and to get into a certain level of understanding. By the way, sidebar: Mercury retrograde has got me, my brain's all like weird. So I apologize if I seem all over the place. Okay. So anyway, going back, so a lot of us desire all these wonderful things, but in order to connect or to attain those things in a, in a, I guess in a quicker way is the best way I can explain it, is learning how to trust yourself. Okay. Um, when you trust yourself, you become your own best friend. No different than you trusting the advice of a physical best friend. We all have best friends that offer advice, and we take it into consideration, and it's so comforting. Um, so it's so important to learn to trust yourself and to become your best friend when it comes to navigating life, and when it comes to getting deeper into spirituality. Now, as we were growing up, we were pretty much programmed to only trust our superiors. So, your parents, your teachers, anybody, government, everybody. So, we were kind of trained to trust our superiors. Now, while that's okay, sometimes, I mean, they have more experience than we do, we have to remember that they were operating at the level of their understanding at the time. Okay, so yes, we needed that guidance as we were maturing, becoming into adult. But as we become into adult, now we have to learn to navigate life, ourselves on our own. Okay, so with that said, we don't have like the my words, indigenous cultures where they mold teenagers to really be able to make those kind of decisions and to really trust themselves, in order to navigate life, right? So, with that said, when you get to a certain point in life, you're supposed to go through different experiences so you can learn from it. And through those experiences, you get these intuitive insights that tells you yes or no, just any type of inner, what I like to call inner communication. And many times we're told a certain type of communication and we've gone against that. And all of that is part of our lesson. All of that is teaching us to trust. I told you so, but see, I'm your best friend, so you're supposed to trust in me. You are supposed to trust in you, basically. All right? So it's so important to really learn to trust yourself, to really become your own best friend. I have created my own best friend, and I call her Lily. Lily obviously is my shadow self. That is the more bold Millie. The kind of Millie that, doesn't mind talking in front of crowds, doesn't mind doing this, you know. So, but she also offers me advice. That is another aspect of me that offers me advice. But she is the one that's no nonsense. So whenever I'm worried about something, she's the one that becomes the voice of reason for me. She says, "Girl, knock it out. What's wrong with you? You're in your head again." And I'll be like, "Oh, yes, I am." Now, it's not to say to have, a voice of reason, that direct. Maybe you need that, but that's what works for me. And that's what puts me, that centers me again. And so as I continue to do that, I have learned to trust in anything, any intuitive insight. Learn to trust me. And as I trust myself, my intuitive insights get stronger. And as my intuitive insights become stronger, which is my innate GPS that helps me navigate life, so does my connection to my spiritual posse. It gets stronger because the moment I trust myself, I am in turn trusting in them. Well, the moment I trust myself, I am trusting the navigation system that exists within me. Okay, my signals are a lot clearer. And even if in my physical brain, my left brain is like, what the hell? That doesn't make sense. Or how is that? But what, and the infamous what if? I still learn to trust this because I've gone with the what ifs. And that what ifs only created bullshit for me. So I will, the what if, I'm proud, I'm glad that you're here and I'm glad you're very protective of me. But this right here, my intuitive insight has worked for me. Hasn't failed me at all. Just when I went with the what if, but the buts, I don't want no more buts. I'm tired of buts. So, learn to develop that relationship with self. Is it going to be an overnight thing? No, it's not, because this is something that we've been programmed to do, which is to just focus on the advice or the guidance from the outside. So whenever you find yourself focusing on the outside, use it as a type of discernment. Use it as information. Use it as information, but allow your intuitive guidance to tell you the rest, to tell you whether it's a yes or a no, or yes, but let's do this. Well, I'm saying yes, but let's look into this more. Let's research this more. Your internal guidance, or if you decide to. Sometimes people use oracle cards. That there's nothing wrong with using oracle cards to develop that relationship, that trust with self. But don't lean on it. There's a difference. Okay, you can't lean on it. The key thing is just learning to develop that relationship with self. So be very patient and gentle with yourself as you're developing a relationship with self. Don't kick yourself if you feel like you're overthinking. Don't do that. Don't do that, because that only further disconnects yourself with self, okay? So, just be patient and gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself often. And those of you who already do that, I applaud you, okay? So the bowls that I'm going to play for you is going to allow for that, all right? So the C sharp bowl is the grounding bowl, okay? It's very grounding. I'm also going to play my E bowl, which is solar plexus, which is the mental chakra. This is the mind over here. And then I'm also going to play my B as in boy bowl, which is the crown chakra bowl. So that really connects you to your faith and inspiration. It allows for inspiration and insights, okay? So the first combination of bowls I was guided to play was just to help release any tension or any overthinking that you may have, any ungroundedness. And then the second combination of bowls I'm going to play is just to help harmonize, to help feel grounded, and to also feel more confident, if that makes sense. All right? So go ahead and close your eyes. And I want you to take a few deep intuitive breaths. And go ahead and breathe in that white golden light. Just breathe it all in. And as you exhale out, exhale any type of stress, any type of strife, or even any discomforts or emotions that you feel stuck within your body. Exhale all of that out. ahead and take a few deep breaths. And when you're ready, just slowly open your eyes. And if you are interested in an intuitive Reiki healing service, I do offer that. I also offer deep intuitive sound healing, where I do play my bowls for you. It's about an hour and a half. I do also with my 1 hour service, and then I also offer just a soul, see my words, I just offer sound healing sessions as well. And if you're interested in a reading, I do that too. You could book your appointments on milagroswellness.com. And until next time, peace and many blessings. I hope this video helped you. Bye-bye.